Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man.
Hey, they be having connection issues out here too. So if I have a connection deal, I'll restart it and we can run it back.
But that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah, I think that shit happened everywhere though. Like I called them too because I've never had connection issues. Like so that shit was crazy. I'm like, yo, what's going on, yo? Like y'all gonna have to come fix this. Like, well, we're not doing in-home right now. I'm like, well, y'all better do something because I'm paying for this motherfucker. I need my connection to be good. Yeah. Yep.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Right there.
I mean, like the first, I think like the third week of the pandemic, that shit, EA went out for a little while.
Here we go. Like 20.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Here I come again.
Lock.
On first down, Garoppolo.
Come on, you gotta be fast. Oh, thank you for not catching that pick. I appreciate that.
Play on the football there, and it's second down.
Cause I gave you that one. I was like, man, Hunt, take this shit right here.
It turned out, couldn't even find his outlet, man.
And I saw you start breaking on it. I'm like, this motherfucker about to go get it.
Anyone open?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo.
Come on.
Able to intercept
I hate when I try to use them and they won't let me get under their dip. Come on, man. Give me a little quicker, man.
And that's when
I hate that shit. Like, let me do my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
On early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Right.
Garoppolo to try again on second down.
See, like that, I had to use that because he's gonna overthrow him. Like, that's crazy. Like, he wide open. Like, there's no reason he shouldn't have hit that on the money. I had to use to catch that shit because he's about to throw a pick.
They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
15 yards last play. And
he didn't catch that shit in the end zone?
Well, he did everything but get him in the end zone there, but now they're set up golden opportunity. Strong
that's
drive, and they're knocking on the
stop playing. Stop playing, man.
Did it. Now look where they are on the field. Right?
Yeah, I seen on the replay.
For a running play, isn't it? But with his ability to throw the football, his accuracy on this drive, you might want to think about a pass play in this situation.
Interesting. Time to find out. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Oh, come on. You got to hold that bite. That block, Mike Evans.
Out here at the 3-yard line. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
65.
Flex by 4. Good trap. Check 24.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards.
We're going to take that 3. Good goal line defense.
4th and goal. So on 4th down, on comes the Buccaneer kicker, Matt Gay. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. Well,
that's good
marching
defense
down
right
the
there.
field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over
do me a
that
favor
one.
and throw us
That's
the
a
ball
good
here on
drive,
offense.
And 3 points were put on the board.
I said, do me a favor and throw me the ball on offense.
Line of the end zone for a touchback.
Come on, set. 60 or. 54. And let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
They're going to need some stamp here after this. Come. 54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And ready?
2nd and 5.
Good
Open
play.
receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 17 there and a New Orleans first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down. Costello. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas.
Gotta get underneath that, bro.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Huh?
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
First down, Saints.
Go now.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Deep grip.
And to give this time to the tailback. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Bucs 32-yard line.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Go. 15, 1, 59. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby. Right up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Costello.
Give me that. Come on, man.
Incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Bravo.
Mike 5-4.
Looking to throw. Costello.
Oh, I was there. Come on.
Middle by Hurst. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 21.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Here we go. 60 outlaw. 54.
It's our time. It's our time.
Let's go.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
You draw corporate. Like, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Costello. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Back to throw. Costello.
Yo, they cheated. They cheated.
Touchdown.
I had my
Saved.
man. Yo, I had my man for the pick. They ain't let me. The animation shit. They ain't let me do nothing. They ain't let me put my hands up, jump for it, nothing. Come on, man.
Darren Waller, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And he was out of bounds. Come on, man. Yo, my man foot was on the line too. It's all good.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Man.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got this. 54.
And they try to sweep to Jones. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
Here we go.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo.
Oh, he dropped
That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He
I
wanted
tried
to go
to use
to his
the catch
top
that
guy.
shit.
You do
He
that
almost
against
got it.
this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Damn, too high. See, that's what I'm saying right there. Like, that was, he lobbed that way too much. Like,
and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot.
I don't even know how he got behind him, my man. Supposed to be playing deep thirds out there.
Who's got the football in his hands, meaning if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Got it.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Check. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, echo.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Here's a 2nd and 5 now.
Last time we played, it was a good game too, man.
Here's Jones.
Oh, come on.
And he's upended
Come
after
on,
a
get
gain
in
of
that
2
thing.
out to the 27. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Looking downfield for Godwin. This is caught inside the 15. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 56 yards.
I'm glad he got that because the quarterback got hit. I'm like,
great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop.
Huh?
I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one.
Oh, you picked him up by somebody practice squad?
They come up here with another shot from
hey,
the
they be having some
6-yard
gems in
line,
there.
and it's 2nd and goal now. Garoppolo wants to throw once more. He sets up the screen to Jones. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Yeah, they're doing the damn thing. Right. Let that man get some. Let that man get some playing time.
Zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
13.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Damn, hey, that play only happened because that corner went in with Mike Evans a little bit. That's the only reason that happened.
Touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead. It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against the
Oh, come on, baby. You got to give me more than that. Come on, man. His ass been so inconsistent.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback.
I can tell you one thing, that tight end right there, boy, he's strong because he's been out there taking them hits and he ain't let that ball go yet.
Down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
That boy be taking those hits like a G.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard.
I said he been taking those hits like a G.
Second and 1. Second and 1. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to feed me back deep over the middle.
Feed me. Come on.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And he will be brought down as time is going to run out on this first half action. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. There standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. On first down, Costello. And a big one.
Yeah, that took way too long.
Down. Trey Hendrickson. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, so much for setting
that was like 4 seconds. You should just threw that shit away.
Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
You probably get a first down on this. I just want to try this play. You might get a first on this one, but I need to try it. I hadn't tried it at this formation. The shit look vulnerable, but it look like if they do it right, it could be a big play. Come on, somebody got to get off the defensive line. Get out the line.
Looking long for Thomas. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Yeah, the defensive line got to get, somebody got to get off.
Now, this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 49-yard punt. 5 on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Here we go.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude on scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Come on, you bum.
Down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example
Can't
there
ask for nothing
of
better.
making it difficult to complete
You
a pass.
put it on the money. Man, say, here, you take this. Here you go. What are you talking about? What you want? What you want?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo. Airing this one out for Evans.
Come on.
Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And that one hits
I was hoping that you let it hit you.
Line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
give me that. Oh, you got lucky.
Close,
oh, my God. One more second.
Right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hey.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, Costello. And he's got his man on the out route. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Junior,
they like
if you want to eat your box, eat and stop taking it out your mouth.
Tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Give to Cook out of the gun.
Oh, good one.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Operating from the gun, Costello. Short throw underneath to Hurst. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch it. Weapon. Snap.
Back to throw. Costello. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Leo! You got time out there. Flare. Whip. Watch the whip.
Off play action. Costello. Never going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Trey Hendrickson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline.
Good kick.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. Back now in Tampa. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a first down carry by Jones.
Let's go, baby.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30. He cuts right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 78 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness to it? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Ready, break.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something that there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, needed that.
Costello completes it to Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
Switch. Hey, Sam off. Watch twitch. Check nickel. Hey, alert 3. Stand. Look at me. Score. Ready.
Throwing on first down. Costello. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for the Saints. 45 yards.
Good play.
Hey, you're at the point in the game right now where you got to start taking some chances, and that chance paid off.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because, truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Watch the pass. Check 3. Look, squeeze. Go out. 26. Check 31.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone.
Thank
Can
you.
he get his feet down? No, it's
Thank you for
incomplete.
dropping that one.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Come on, defense. Be smart right here.
The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Off the play fake, Costello. His throw caught right around the 6. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
45's the mark. I smell fear in that offense. Go. I smell fear in that offense. Get it.
On 4th down, Costello. And that is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation.
Come
You're
on,
not
you
thinking
got 21 been
anymore.
balling
You're just
this
thinking
game, yo.
first downs. To
He
keep
just
up
got
with
up
your
the practice
team there,
squad.
play, keep
This
them
man
up.
over here earning his
First
check. Yo,
downs,
come
they
on, man.
can't
Y'all
touch
got to
the
do your
ball.
job out there.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll go again to Jones. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put
Let's
the
go.
word big in capital letters
We need
here.
this first down right here, fellas. This still a game.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw, it's Garoppolo. He's got Evans. And they work this out past the 25. A really nice gain of 25 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Is that
Totally home free
is that
yet, but it's
DB
looking
named
good as they
AC?
come up
Last name
1st and
AC?
10. So it's Buccaneers
Oh yeah,
football
yeah.
as we
I
welcome you
I
back.
was trying to draft him
And
in,
no doubt
in one of my
what they're
leagues.
looking to
Yeah,
do
I
is just
don't know why
soak away the final couple
somebody
of
put his
minutes
ass
and escape with a win.
on the damn practice squad.
Offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
First down, New Orleans.
You ready?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Now.
Off play action. Eason. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you. Oh my God! Come on, man! That boy played defense just now.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, partner, hyperbole a little bit, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the
I got you. Come on. Got you. Come on.
Maybe the best. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive
You know, if
line
he'd have been
flat
dry,
out cannot handle this pass
that's like his
rush.
first
It's been
sack in like
demonstrated
4
time and time
games.
again.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check 37. Hard. Check 3. Safe. Rock it. Spike.
On 4th down, Eason. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Looking to throw. Eason. Now a desperation.
Oh, you should have thrown it to old boy again. He was wide open.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10.
The same crosser that you had last play, he was wide open again. Nobody covered him. My linebackers underneath.
It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly